Let's have a seat. Please. Please, maybe I'm trouble me say. I need the M1 say. Please. Chobai. 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 Ah, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is one of your own. Let me hear the Chobai well. Chobai. Chobai. Kennedy, oh say yeah. Ah, Kennedy, oh say, hey yeah. Kenyo, she, Kenyo.
Sobula, yabama and keji yaga poria, ko ibi adam poring. Sobola yaba goma, sobola yaba goma. Maza, yejing, water bella chibe, yejing. Alaji Akram. I'm strong. Yes, so we'll do the arrangement. You carry on. He's coming. Okay. Sobola kejing ka bapu kutija ka tipility yalana. More bala chive. Okay. So sobola yananjing chaba goma wor ba chibe te so he yajing te so han yajing tiyampohin apori di nor yoyen so sobola yagili apori ni jie bibe ke jingjing te so han dagbon yajing wo bala chibe. Okay. Jema tinchentanga tena boye ndana ngwana kuwa pa te puong sere karpili te yalana aju yejing.
Even karpohe. Let us pray. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وإن تبدوا ما في أنفسكم أو تخفوه يحاسبكم به الله فيغفر لمن يشاء ويعذب من يشاء والله على كل شيء قدير. آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. Atusue ng'oneka program ng'atun wakati enkarban e olamfie alabaho lamfie ala swaka tinimber me anwache kane janye kanyiri yel jatun wakari el kariyel wonta se ngunna iblokuti subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wassalamu ala mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Baraka yagaja nasara mba Akram jenga tinchentanga tena introduction choboy yes katunu wabuong a group kangaja yanama I ahang ajung tena dambuong te constituency executives keno bicha yangu nukwa nkubo constituency executives bama ambecha constituency executives. Yes. Yabaraka yagaja. Yabaraka baraka. Yes. Karula le obuong. patrons and elders. Cannot be just yes, patrons. Yes, patrons. Original, both. Yes, yeah, here. Yakuba no pang. Aha, the patrons lana. Elders lana. Aha, to yejing. Yabaraka yagaja. Choboy. Jenga mantanga. Nyam boy ya nobani yala. Adawnga. Anyi. Asete. A pace. Onala nianga dana. Tembuano dang ebo. Onala nianga dana tembuana. Yirmalina. Onala. Donga. Tembuano. Wale dao. Tembuano. Wale dao. Choboy. Bojung adonga. Wayala biaronsong. Wachang. Bande adonga puo. Bandi upuo wachan. Adogu wajiengang. Ajung wala jieng. Obiao engang. Ajung keno nya adonga anjinga. Tebuano akompreko. Adonga. Oto. Amahinga ohang era. Mbatia kababe. Gana na palong. Ajung. Police station executives. Choboy. Kamawa buang. K.I.A. Agon kado banka yalmanga. Ya wecha oyala. Choboy. Police station executives. Yeah. Yes. Choboy. Adena sobola. Adena dane. Adena dane. Ayala lewheng. Ayala lewheng. Ya betwa mao. Ya betwa mao. Barka yejing. Barka yagaja. To. Jenga tinchentanga. Tinagare nimbitore. Yabanya sa anwana. Kana mini niya wasigi yepuo. Samanwa. His Excellency. These are your own brothers. They are so excited. And they are giving me a message to give to you. And the simple message is that you are a good person. And you are a chosen one. It is in lieu of that. When you step on the ground, then it started drizzling. So they are giving you their mandate and the assurance. Choboy. Yes. Okay, so Jenga Tinchentanga na nia no anna unko MC. Yes. Before manna bonko MC. The constituency police station coordinators. So can I be a pong? Yeah. Yakunu. Aha. Coordinators labla. Yabaraka yagaja. Mr. Armstrong. Oh, okay. Sarah. Yes. Sarah tina garanimbitor. The constituency chairman. Ajung Jenga Tentanga Nadia a Mike Aku, the constituency chairman. Ka ukuti welcome address. Yokuno pong. Choboy. Kukurudu.
Party bihi jahan lancha. Tenye santi hon abuante karawa kowa yala ambe usikire on wa nincha akuti tempara na so hene aja kenye kanyiri chewo mo yala yagana kana wo kwe sikiri ke ya ke ni yala bla ana na be san votin yan gondobun la teta de no piana akwa yele puo jagala ba chicha ane je na ancha Mana so Ohene Agya Kenya Kenyiri Karepila Yale Anen Salahon Kola Tabaha Anen Salahon Karato wa ihe Koya Karabai Nen Salaba Blabata Swara Ajunia Janya Kenyiri Acheku Ayele Deme Koya Lebayala Kepanade Aya Hakilang Ajum Mayala Tabenga Unkon yale jamaa Jene Obasuma Sawarala Ajum Yamo.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Put your hands together for him. Put your hands together for him. Choboy, Choboy, a bigger round of applause for yourselves. Put your hands together for yourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, with much louder noise, put your hands together for Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Choboy, Choboy, Inshallah, 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 he's the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and God richly bless all of you for coming. Kukrudu. Second one, Kukrudu. The response to the third one is breaking the 8 with can. So we are starting all over again. First one, Kukrudu Eshi. Second one, Kukrudu. The last one goes with much more louder noise. Breaking the 8 with can. Let us go. Kukrudu. Breaking the 8 with can. Put your hands together for yourselves. Choboy, Choboy, the next president of Ghana is so happy to be with you this morning. Quickly and 10 times so, Choboy, with all speed, I'm going to do a few acknowledgements of members of Team Ken. Some of the members of Team Ken were the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, Choboy, Choboy, in 10 time, Yanko Bono East Region. Bono East Regional Youth Organizer Yenya Chasado Waha Bonsemano Choboy Yewia.
Choboy, Choboy. Yes, Jonathan Gentanga. Santi ho kanga chenyang awakwete antarusor can stop Mba Armstrong so that can recognize our presence. Kunala Timmy chairman 1 chairman nga amman yala antunatoma chairman nga ni salama nyu nimbiri kisuri da hiya kisuri ma chairman nga amman yala kui kisikiri unjenji yeni chairman nga ota amba jama kunala nimbo Chairman Osman Hamid. Thank you very much. Yabarka yagaja. A chairman now taba jama. Yes. Okay. Mr. Ashford, you can continue.
Choboy, Simon Sema, champion, Constituency, Chairman, Amin. Yadama say, welcome, Chairman. Choboy, in 10 time, Ahobrasemu, Aheye Di Mamia, and Kamanibaje, in 10 time, me twaso with the introduction of some of the dignitaries here with the next president of Ghana. In 10 time, Yanko Central Region, Ahobrasemu, Aheye Di and Kamanibaje, Yanko Central Region, the Central Regional Youth Organizer of the New Patriotic Party, Mr. Ken Konsa Waha. Put your hands together for him. Choboy, ladies and gentlemen, quickly, Yanko Eastern region wa central, almighty wa central. Yanko Kwawu Emprayaso Constituency chairman of the New Patriotic Party, chairman Ejanowa Wahabo Semano. Choboy, Yembra back to Upper West region. Upper West regional coordinator for the next president of the Republic of Ghana, Muamunia Modeshia Mr. Latif Waha Bosemano. Choboy, Yera Abano. On penny for Bebrenaba, yam running tea, me yan short. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to acknowledge the presence of a senior lecturer at the University of Ghana, son of the Northern Region. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up, Bonsema Alhaji, Dr. Al Hassan Suleiman, and Amzoya Bonsemano. Choboy, Yeria in 10-term Upper West. More Adza, oh yeah, I don't know whether you understand it. So, hello, Upper West region, you have produced the all-time, the greatest, and the best, and the finest GFA president. Choboy, ladies and gentlemen, with much more louder noise, show your love to lawyer Kwesi Nyantakyi, former president of the Ghana Football Association. Thank you, Mr. President. Choboy, ladies and gentlemen, the next president of Ghana came to the almighty West Central with his financial aspect. Put your hands together for the director of finance for Team Ken, my big brother, Mr. Sam Williams. Quay! Oh yeah, Jumebi Mamo, he's working for you. He's working for you. Ladies and gentlemen, Choboy, Aka, the last person. Opening Kasiana, but Ansana, Yabokono Hono. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for me. My name is Armstrong, Esa, spokesperson to Honorable Kennedy, Ohene Agyapong. Choboy, now I am happy to welcome to the mic senior lecturer, a campaign member for Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong, Alhaji Dr. Suleiman and Amzoya. Put your hands together for him. Put your hands together for him.
I can start here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Asma. Assalamu alaikum. This morning, I'm very happy to be here again. This morning, when we came to Upper West region with the president, Mbawana gave me this smoke. So this morning, I went to Mbawana Palace with my big brother on behalf of His Excellency to pay homage and to thank him for everything that he's been doing for someone like me. I am a son of Mbawana. If I am a son of Mbawana, I'm a son of Wa. Throughout the campaign in northern Ghana with the president, what I observed for the first time was the amount of land. The amount of land we have in northern Ghana. From Savannah region to Upper West region, Upper East, went to Northeast, and went to northern region with the president. So I had a chance to tour the whole northern Ghana. We have so much land. And we also have so much water. So many dams across the length and breadth of northern Ghana. So if we have land and we have water and we are still poor, why are we poor? We have land and we have water and we are still poor. I said, why are we still poor? So for me, when we went back to Accra, Choboy, Choboy, Choboy. Thank you very much. We went back to Accra, and all the time, after we won the elections and came back to power, all the time in my mind, I was looking at the land we have and the water bodies we have in the whole northern Ghana. So when individuals started to show their interest in becoming Ghana's president, when individuals started to show interest to become flag bearer of NPP, I was very interested to know which aspirant would talk about development of northern Ghana. That was my concern. Which of the 10 aspirants would do what? Talk about development in northern Ghana. Out of the 10 aspirants, 3 approached me. The first one came, he even came to my office on Legon campus to convince me to follow him, campaign for him to become MPP flag bearer. I did not find the solution I was looking for from the 3rd aspirant. Then the 4th came. Then the 4th. Then the 4th. Then the 4th. Then the 4th. Give it up. When I was called by the 4th aspirant, he asked me one simple question. Dr. Namzoya, why is it that in the whole northern Ghana, we cannot farm and produce maize all year round? Why? I have solution for northern Ghana where you can do irrigation farming and farm all year round. And that 4th aspirant, when he told me this, before I left the house, I said, I declare for you, I will campaign for you. That person is Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. If you are looking for a solution of development in northern Ghana, look no further. The only person who has the ideas, the only person who has the vision, the only person who has the capacity to take our water bodies, take our land resources, put them together, and ensure that our fathers, our big brothers, our uncles, our colleagues are able to farm all year round. Can you imagine how much money we can make if we farm all year round? If you are looking for a solution to stop Kayayo, look no further. Vote for Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. If you are looking for a solution to solve poverty in northern Ghana, look no further. Vote for Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. If you don't want to see our girls running to Accra, Kayayo, and sleeping outside, the rain beating them, if we want as Northerners to stop that experience, we can only vote for Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. And therefore, my uncles, brothers, sisters, aunties, and wives, and fellow brothers, I leave you with the hope that on 4th November, I said the word 4th November, when you go in, pick the ballot paper to choose your flag bearer for NPP, think about the jobs he can create for us, think about how he can help us do irrigation farming in northern Ghana, think about how that can help solve the issue of poverty in northern Ghana, and vote for Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. Balka, 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 balka.
Wonderful. Put your hands together for him. Put your hands together for him. Thank you so much, Doc. Choboy, are you ready? It is now time for the all-time best GFA president to have a conversation with you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for lawyer Kwesi Nyantechi. Continue to put your hands together for him. Continue to put your hands together for him. Continue to put your hands together for him. The final GFA president ever. Ever. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Ansuma senior, Pambare work, baby. And you're la Kwesi Nyantechi. Che you remember and the Bonumala Janjena Nyantechi. Wajing I am Mbae Sana Akwe Jine Lambungaten Langa Atra Yine Banla Dogma Pala Adama Wanandune. I am a Mari Yagaja Anang Nembera Jama Yemine Yumpie Puruba Tebanyata Middlemen Tebayala Yun Jama Puri Che Kanangmane Avengini Lohormangang Ting Ayen Lang Adi Combo Yale Awana Mache Jine Laka Ma ye bielema ye mine ahebalema mine men apokoba mine basralema mine me yang alema so in ye kanga mampa na nye yelo song Ghana jiengang ana yelo sonne in aje no mantar wajiengang Wuliyen kaka mamba do wo wuluwala chaka yana ntinye ayeloso mpuoring yana buoma nembel anane sonne yeloso ne labolu ayeloso ne manyelaka Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong na to onsonten yana sokenka bojung mantura daw Foro la oyalmenga ye yale lensala ja ambiga na jengang ambang kona wosore yale mehi deme Ghana jengang yenti yeta kona mbo pahe bleng habula mayenyenka kanien wo ihu menga ko le yidana ko dana mbo tar yalmenga Aba malakari tudana. Nobody ja ahane baja ya yalmihi deme. Che ni ene mayen an labandin nubiri adogole. Aban defend the yalmendana la. Unala Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. Yale antohe yilung laka neja anwo era party politics. Onen dina yale balan yale ja karna era dina timangare arjana karti die tisen yaw cheni ja anwo era politics Emang erang kinyi tona dune yiri jengang. Atona la bolu. Atona la niene anawa. Ade yiri malo awaneng. Honorable Kennedy Yaliang ka 5 northern regions ne ambigana jengane. Inshallah, kanangmene eu sababu. Kuba Wini, I president of Ghana. Kuna developer kanuwa man lo isaf. Awe pora tumajengang. Ona wane factory he yiringang. Kenang kanye timbangama tentari jengang. Abatar sor ka te nandamba. Ayiwa agara tumu 133 kilometers. Kenan gara tumu ego ani duri aja timbangala. Kenan ti tumu aloga go ngane. Alodiga lambuse. Aloti hambele. Alodi woyi jirapa, lora jirapa na dole awatawa oja timbama. Timbama ne tentarene. Oyalianka Ukraine Russia war ne anwo wane. Kanansare lo nyeka wheat ne bandamande mana pano anen cake anen sin jama ka abala chibi because of ana jawra ne banjawra ne. So ban loyal ka yabanye kaje ne timande mana dang amona saudire ne. Anaba male John ne bamande mana pano abamana cake. Umbana yel kaka tinang anatar tingbanga ansung ansimbla tentare jengane tinaban kwe kaje alo e factory aman lewha ko banda a pano anen cake adi mine gane na salte kalibi alo wayiringa cha adaw an wayala yale nga jaya hakla dana jana man sugo minga ka bojum ansirnin kan sagodi ka yalminga on yala ne anda e yala ya ko na yala ko na la e mine pa he e ba ma ero sige ne anda mba e aja ona man yala e usige. Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong o yoye tun jama Ghana jengang kinanga atebubu otare yobin ayo osembo here 125,000 acres awa yijera adegara na dole ayo osembo labla ana yone bamba na kwora pongpong yomba kwora bin bamba ko apongpong alo yo factory be umman lewe apongpong a in starch bamba loda starch adegara na sarete atokwo he. So tuntunuba yong ambi ana factory ne ba ye bunyam ko ani 800 no wana antuna be ne uyi de me na antuna be wa buri jambi be kombo hibi be ya ka angmana hibi be ka yoruba hibi be ka nogre hibi be ne jaga na palo nga tre jade men atuna be bayalanka libye yomba manye a starch ko hebu yong about $40 million bamanye yoni gulija adewa nan Ghana palo nga awasuma palo yale anla yale tuma onla yo ankumo ambe man sagodi laka otare cold store teman cold store nye shoke ja ba cold store jene ba man bi ne jema anen nane katapuon a cold store Africa yang palo jalanta onala pong aga cold store jambi Africa, the biggest cold store in Africa. Ana cold store ne adia nuba ko hani onya oroba ana pouring onla you steel factory kuetuma ona miera ona mba me ba he kona wo me ba he amen na dia nuba tui ni ye labla o ni ye ni you atuma so ka ananan bala nan wo yelka na yo etume akuye amalian kaya sagodi because odang yam before ana pore ya o ye ne antare ne salahina no one so na obaso haje no banyiwa nya bikebe he onkara ka bikebe ayalkona la baba Ghana ngaja ni esra amoki obatare ni anala somo dingale men basara la bla only the hope for the hopeless jament ndaga graba bada yaro nawa ayori yankumbambo nyihen cha umune laka chief of hope graba teren kalora deme akuyore ka chihilo na ona yore drapa la chihilo na ko ona yore lorang ae temale na kanien abatona toma asonna nsalba bakumbang akui ana titles nga ayere nang ke namba sego so mamba na aswa mba mine a mine nyawhe mbihe mpokoba nsoyan kaka yenan awoga ke ihnie anna te ade MPP party Jonjo our president can consider Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. Amagaja wotega. Teba magaja njinjiranga. Wa ne jabu men ka tijabu yene. Tijabu yene ne kanga men labla Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Walola. Waje ngambandogo. Kona wodoge yiri jamen ke bora ke babora esikriyan benka yirbe blajum last year to hinembera a library bungane by ya loka a library fintina sen janyan ka 70,000 obati hebui cha ihu o checkbook ase o court yawo ana pore ana dare ne onga wa technical institute agati kubo machine tailor he unti kubo na ko de dan ha bi hitoma wa technical institute onala the biggest second school institution in the whole of the Upper West region, but there are about 3,000 students being nobody am gara school ne ba mine yeti bi community ya he community ahimine bana na mbibe ne men bio ni eja mbataro dogora be gbache bio emi dogora na banga ebe ana puorin abi ne ante da hatuma be ne ba wanan ka bawo anye tomato at least kunan kuman e alibi emi ne ko ba no ma chu na mamba kayo na menga okon a burden on the society so nimbala ngato ka na wote ha ne ye na ihe ona answer ne nkeka because o ye ne anti ha gara ni bituore ana puorin ya onla Osabo, onala board chairman of Ghana Gas. Osabo ya, a Ghana Technical Institute, Bakubo, ba award and call me 6 classroom block apaheba. So my challenge my youngku was Central Constituency ka 4th November. Say ke wule ka ye no ye development ye no ye ne anu ye yire ne jabachi ayel ngapong anunti yiri aga Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong.
A big round of applause for a big round of applause for lawyer Kwesi Yantachi. Put your hands together. Put your hands together for him. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the next president of Ghana? Are you ready? Quickly, ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong in 1991, together with other leading members of the New Patriotic Party or the tradition, formed Dankwa Busia Dombo Club. Again, in 1992, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, together with other stalwarts of the UP tradition, formed our beloved New Patriotic Party. Ladies and gentlemen, in the year 1992, Asin Central in the central region of Ghana was the stronghold and seat for NDC. In 1996, again, still, Asin Central in the central region was the stronghold of the National Democratic Congress. But in the year 2000, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong contested and won the seat for the New Patriotic Party. Choboy, and 23 years on, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong still holds the constituency. He still holds the seat as a representative of the constituency in Parliament. Ladies and gentlemen, the major conversation happening in Ghana is to have a businessman as the leader of Ghana. Our prayers will be answered on January 7, 2025. His Excellency, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, inshallah, will hand over power first time to a businessman as President of the Republic of Ghana. President Choboy. Because Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is a successful businessman. He has established several companies in Ghana and he has employed thousands of Ghanaians as workers. Ladies and gentlemen, we all celebrate him as a philanthropist. He loves to help people. Ladies and gentlemen, he has been recognized as the father for the fatherless, husband to widows, the most popular candidate to break the 8, bold, fearless, truthful. Ladies and gentlemen, the only hope for the New Patriotic Party, hope for the hopeless, voice for the voiceless. Let us be outstanding to welcome to the mic Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, the next President of the Republic of Ghana. Put your hands together for him. Please, let's take a
Choboy. MPP will say yeah. MPP will say yeah. MPP yeah. MPP
oh say aye.
Choboy, Mr. Chairman, Constituency Executives, Council of Elders, Patrons, Electoral Area Coordinators, and Polling Station Executives, my grassroots. Good morning. English or Twi? English. Choboy. Choboy, I'm happy to be here this morning. With all the history that my mother told me. No, my father used to be a teacher here in Wa. And one day, I never knew until one day I had a fight with somebody and the guy was bleeding. So they rushed to my mother's place to complain. And she started crying. And what she said was that, I don't know what this Walla man put in the cocoa. I don't know what this Walla man put in the cocoa. I didn't say anything. But when she cooled down, I asked her, what do you mean by what the Walla man put in the cocoa? Then she said, when she was pregnant, the landlord every morning will give her cocoa and she will put something like a sun in it and say, eat, drink it. You're going to have a boy and you'll be a very strong boy. That was the first time she told me that I started everything from here. So when you hear Ohene Agyapong defending strongly for the party and the grassroots, then you should know the adrenaline is from Wa. You know, yeah, the cocoa is working. Unfortunately, she couldn't tell me the house. I would have built a house for that man's descendants. But all the same, if not one house, at least I'll do it for the people of Wa. Choboy, I'm here this morning to ask for your support that come November 4th, when we are going to elect a flag bearer, you remember Honorable Ohene Agyapong, the defender of the grassroots, the defender. Because I've been fighting for the polling station executives, constituency executives. I've created a lot of enemies for myself. Some say Ohene Agyapong or Kasadodo. Some say Ohene Agyapong is a problem. All because I was fighting for you, telling them the truth. But you have to take care of the people that have helped you gain power. They didn't understand. And they never thought that 7 years or 8 years is just down the corner. Today, these same people are coming to tell you, vote for me. When you are going to vote, remember your economic situation. You are sitting and saying what to Abapa. Choboy, you know, some of the MPs are making propaganda saying that, oh, let's vote for one candidate because he's a Northerner. Let's vote for one candidate because he's a Muslim. I want to tell you today that a Northerner is the one, when you are in dire need, will be there to help you. A Muslim is a brother or a sister. When you are looking for a job, will lead you to get a job. A Muslim is not only by religion. A Northerner is not only by tribe. But the one who can help you change your life for the better. Sometimes your own brother will have a position, own businesses, but will never show you the way because he will always want you to serve him and call him yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. But somebody who is not your brother by tribe can help you succeed in life. Choboy. So me, I'm a Muslim, not by tribe, not by religion, but my association with Muslims makes me a better Muslim. My association with Northerners makes me a Northerner. Because I am challenging all the Northern politicians, one, NDC MPP, to tell me that they've created businesses and employed more Northerners than me, Ohene Agyapong, from Asin Central. I'm challenging them. I'm here to know one Muslim, one Northerner who has given job opportunities to the Northerners and the Muslims more than me, Ohene Agyapong. Even coming here, my team, I have 9 Northerners. Some are Christians, some are Muslims. And I have 1 woman. I took her to Mecca, so she has changed her name. He said she's Umar, but now she says she's Hajiaken. And at least this gentleman here, Shaibu, has worked with me since 2009. And at his age, he has built a house in Kumasi. Some people, they will even wonder why, because I know how much he makes. Some owners will ask, how come Shaibu has built a house and the boss will have a problem with him? But I am happy to see him own a house. My 9, this man, is also from Sandema. I've created problems for him. You know, she was lying to the husband and the wife that, oh, she makes only 1,000 cedis a month. Then one of the trips, I asked him to tell the crowd how much he makes. Apparently, the wife was watching the video live. Then he said 3,000. The next morning, the wife sent him a message and said, oh, I've sent you a message, so you watch and tell me. When he opened it, he himself was confessing how much money he makes. So the wife said, you make that money and you always say you don't have money. Then the second one, that same day, the mother called him from Sandema. Said, hey, so when are you coming here with your boss? I'm going to tell your boss, if you make 3,000 cedis a month, then she should make Memo 1,000 cedis every month. Momo, to me. That's the beauty of it. You have to make the people around you happy. And that is what I want to extend to Ghanaians. I want Ghanaians to be happy. How are they going to be happy? We have to create job opportunities, especially the people from the 5 northern regions. You know, coming here has opened my eyes. I know the opportunities and businesses that we can create in the 5 northern regions. You know, I strongly believe that at least 60% of all the industries in Ghana should come from the 5 northern regions. Because of the nature of your land, you have vast land for development. What are we doing? What are we doing? You have voted for politicians, voted for politicians, voted for politicians. They speak English, they speak English, they speak English, and your pocket is empty. And your pocket is empty. With this opportunity God has given us, I want to change the status quo where Northerners always go to the south to look for jobs. With this land, I will make sure the Southerners come to the north to look for jobs. Because, you know, every human being is biased. Because of my history and association with WA, I said to myself, the first factory in Upper West will be in WA. But going round, honestly, the first factory should be between Sisala East and Sisala West. You know why? I saw when we were going there, I was looking left and right. And the farms, the maize farms, they have over there. I called Buffer Stock to ask him, do you have Grain Development Corporation here? He said no. And what I also saw was that the corn, they are small because the land is not fertile. We have to make it fertile. Yesterday at Dori to Jirapa, I saw as late as 7, the farmers were still working with a cake input, holes. We need to change that so that we can have large-scale farms with big industries. First industry you are going to have in Tumu or President Hila Liman's Golu is corn oil factory, maize factory. You know, we should take advantage of the war in Russia and Ukraine because they are the largest producers of grains, and because of the war it has reduced drastically. So bread is very expensive in Egypt and the northern African countries. We are African country. Why can't we take advantage of the millet and maize? Millet and maize. We turn it into flour for corn, for bread. Yes, millet, we can use millet for bread, we can use maize for bread. We can use maize for corn oil. We can use maize for ethanol. This ethanol, our fuel prices are expensive. So when you mix the ethanol from corn or cassava, the price of our fuel will go down by 10%. The cheapest we can do with maize is cornflakes, and Cerelac. And I haven't seen one industry, one factory producing any of this to give the farmers ready market. Vote for me and you see what will happen. So I'm begging you, if you don't believe me, go to Bunu East, Atebubua Mountain. Myself and my partner, Prime Chief, gave us 125,000 acres land. We have cleared and cultivated 30,000 acres cassava. We have built cassava starch plant, 300 tons a day at Atebubu Mountain. And that constituency alone, we employ 960 permanent workers. The second one will be commissioned next month. 200 tons at prime. At least we will take between 750 permanent workers. And this ethanol factory that I'm talking about, Chairman, you need 20,000 acres land or maize farm, 20,000. And with the 20,000 acres maize farm, you can have 200,000 liters a day ethanol for 6 months. And the cost of the investment, the 20,000 acres plus the factory, is $50 million. And $50 million, you are going to employ 2,000 permanent workers. What are we doing? I'm begging you. You know, my first time of tasting the shea butter fruits, right there, I smell money, 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 money. You know what we can do? Tell me and I'll give you 1,000 cedis. Yes, I'll give you 1,000 cedis. Where's my bag? Tell them to give me 1,000 cedis. Choboy. Choboy. The first thing when I tasted the fruits, I said, I'm going to make juice out of this. And you know, the way is sweet. Choboy, the way is sweet. You don't need to mix it with anything. By so doing, it's organic. And organic juice is more expensive than the ordinary juice you drink with concentrate. First thing that comes to mind when I tasted it. So I'm going to put a juice processing factory here. I have Fruity Land, orange processing factory in my constituency. So I have the technology. I supply concentrate to Brazil and Spain for their juices. So I know when immediately I tasted, I said, we can produce juice out of this. Then the shea nuts, when you crack it and do the shea butter, my son is here. He buys 1 kilo shea butter for 27 cedis. Sell it in America for $34. Choboy. So a kilo of shea butter, my son sells it on American market for $34. $34 today is 408 Ghana cedis. So have we asked ourselves, why do these white men travel all the way from Europe and America to come and buy our shea butter? And we don't do anything about it. It's so pathetic that all the 5 regions I visited, the shea nut trees are all over the place. And we are not making good use of it. When I was talking to Mr. Yantechi, he said, sometimes they have to push the trees for the fruits to drop or fall. And they pick one by one. Right there, I told him, every tree, we're going to put shade net under the tree. Every tree, you put shade net under the tree. So when you push it, it drops on the shade net. You only pull the shade net like fishermen pulling their net and put it in boxes. Yes. He was surprised. I just gave him the idea. Hygienic. If we are going to produce juice for export, they will want to know how we process it and how hygienic it is. If you push the trees for the fruits to drop on the floor and pick it, when they are coming to inspect, they will fail us, they will disqualify us. But when they see that is on the net and you just pull it and put it in boxes, first one you qualify, then it goes to the factory. So please, I have a lot of ideas. Choboy, you are here. You are saying yay, yay. You are here. Why is it that we don't have shea butter in Techima? Choboy, we don't have shea butter in Techima. The only factory I have seen is in Techima. Why? Why? I'm asking all of you. And you have voted. Not a single factory. I don't understand. But the materials, the raw materials are here. So availability of raw materials make the price cheaper. So when you put up the factory here, the price of the shea butter or the juice will be cheaper than the one in Techima. Straight away, it's business. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I have a lot of businessmen that I'm selling the idea to them. Whether you vote for me or not, me, it's money I want. So I'll come here and establish the business. Choboy. So I want you to believe in me. Again, I saw, how do you call it? Soya beans. And soya beans, Indians will come and buy the soya beans, export it to India, go and process it, and bring it back to our supermarket. And the rich Ghanaians will go to supermarket to buy soya beans. Wow, I have a big problem. Yes, the soya milk. They process it from India and bring it here, or we go and import it from there and bring it here. How? Cashew in the German North and German South Wenchi areas. They have 87 Indian companies buying the cashew. There's not one Ghanaian company. Choboy, I am lucky and fortunate to have businesses where I employ graduates, I employ artisans, and I employ those who have not been to school. But let me give you these two scenarios. The graduates that are working at my television stations, and even accountant, the clerks and everything, with university degree. Some of them, and even those who work at the bank, after taxes, they make 2,700 cedis take home. Meanwhile, a mason at my construction site makes 150 Ghana cedis a day. 26 days, he makes 4,000. So a mason and the graduate at Oman FM or Ken City, who takes home a better pay? So why wouldn't you ask delegates? The brains and the wisdom you use to convince Ghanaians to vote for MPP, that brains, what can you do with it so that as a party and government we help you? My sister, who comes directly after me, when we were kids, elementary form 2, she stopped the school. Because when you mention school, she will fall sick for 2 weeks. But today, This uneducated girl, if you see her hotels, and even my new house that I'm building, she charged me interior deco, she charged me $1.5 million, 18 million Ghana cedis. Assuming she makes 10%, it's 1.8. How many graduates? And doctor will tell you, he's a doctor. Every morning, he will crack the brains before he goes to the classroom. But one semester, I know he can make 1.8 million. But it's a good cause, because through him, he has educated a lot of people and they are making money. So it's good profession. But those of us who didn't go to school, at least a decent job can give us 3 square meals. And that is what I believe in. So I'm begging you to give me opportunity. I'm going to use pragmatic approach to develop this country. Because all the things I'm telling you, I have visited countries, companies, and I've seen how it works. And therefore, I believe it can work in Ghana. Yam. As far back as Kwashiga's time, I took yam to Holland, a company called Grasso. They did experiment. And do you know that we can store yam for 8 months? Yam. All these years, somebody asked me, I think at the radio station, why do you want to be president? I want to be president because all the things I've been preaching that will change the fortunes of this country, they don't listen to me. So now, I want to be the driver and steer the affairs of this country and see the number of factories that I'll bring here. Kwashiga's time, potatoes is just 1 season. But 365 days, you get potato in all the supermarkets. How? Simple technology. What is your air condition? You see this air condition? You build every farm we visited in Holland, the potato farms, they have a warehouse, maybe about 6 times this. They use air conditions, but they call it blowers. At every level, they will put one blower in the middle. Even besides storing the yams, all these yams, we don't have one single factory that is processing yam chips. Yam chips. And these are small machines that I can give to individuals. But you have to be clean. Your place to be clean. You do this, the company will come and buy, will put it in refrigerators, trucks, and ship it to the south where they have big companies. And instead of potato chips that they are importing from Europe, we have yam chips. My friend, anytime you come to Accra, inform me. I'll take you to one Lebanese restaurant. And their specialty, when you sit there first, they give you yam chips with pepper. It's called Le Mangeran. When you go to Le Mangeran at Ring Road, Laboni, they give you yam chips. How come the Lebanese, the owner of the restaurant, believes in Ghanaian products and not the European potatoes? And we Ghanaians don't believe in whatever we produce. We have to change our mindset. And that is what I stand for. We have to challenge ourselves that what any white man has done, a black man, we are capable of doing it. That is why I'm setting up all these factories or industries to create job opportunities and also to create awareness that that poor boy from Asin and Wa has been able to do it, then you can also do it. Yeah, Walidola, yeah. He was explaining it to me. And Laura, I'm a sub-chief there, Tomana. Yeah. You know, so I want you to believe in me that we are going to change this country. And I'm going to use the 5 northern regions as a model. And also Volta region. When I went to Volta region 2, I saw that, we have a lot of lands. Oma Tuama NDC, Atuama NDC, Atuama NDC. As I say, go out, nothing. You come here north, Matuama NDC, Atuama NDC, MPP. As I say, go out, and you are broke. We have to change this. When I'm a northern politicians, but the truth must be told so that we create awareness. Choboy, you know, this election, we are not just going to elect a flag bearer. We need a flag bearer who can break the 8. And the one who can break the 8 for MPP is Ohene Agyapong. Even NDCs, our contestants are saying that if it's Ohene Agyapong, I'm NDC, but I'll vote because he's truthful, because he's bold, because he's kind. He doesn't discriminate when he's doing favors. Even Ghana Armed Forces are saying that, Honorable Ohene Agyapong, anybody who asks you to step down, please don't step down because you are going to win 2024 election. Why is the Ghana Armed Forces saying this? In the history of Ghana Armed Forces, the only politician who has committed $6 million, 72 million Ghana cedis, 720 billion cedis, building cardio and dialysis center for 37 military hospitals. Choboy, when I was outside, I was listening to what was going on here. And I know you watched a video where Ghanaian women were stranded in Lebanon. A man showed their conditions to all Ghanaians, all politicians. They mentioned 3 people's names. Myself, the president, and the vice president. But it was only Ohene Agyapong who listened to their cry or plea and gave $400,000 to buy tickets for stranded Ghanaian women to come home. And respectfully, out of the 2,500 that came, 1,700 were Northern girls. 1,700 out of the 2,500 girls campaign and vote for you as well. And they said, even when the patients are on sick bed and they are giving them injection, they will tell them, when you leave here, go and vote for Honorable Ohene Agyapong. And yesterday, I saw a video where NDC man was saying that all the surveys they've done in this country, he is speaking the truth. All the surveys, the next president that Ghanaians are waiting for is Ohene Agyapong. And because of that, he wants to join my campaign. I haven't met him yet. Everybody is saying that this time we have to give Honorable Ohene Agyapong opportunity also to see what he can do for Ghanaians. So I want you to challenge me by voting for me, and you see. Choboy, my Muslim brothers and sisters are saying that if NDC, MPP elects you as their flag bearer, we Muslims are going to vote for you. Why? I'm the only Christian with the Muslim name, Sheikh Osman. Why? Sheikh Ashalibutu gave me the title Osman. I asked him, Sheikh, or Chief Imam, why are you giving me Osman? He said, in Islam, a man who was kind to his fellow Muslims was called Osman. Looking at all the things I've been doing for the Muslims, he decided to award me with the title Osman. What are some of the favors? Sometimes, especially Medina, they are lucky because I have my business, one of the businesses there, Oman FM, Ken City, Netu. So the Muslim girls or Zongo girls that sells pure water under the Scotches. Just recently, the Salah, I gave my brothers and sisters in Islam 2,500 bags of the 25 kilos rice, 500 boxes of cooking oil. Tamale, Dumso era. The doctors were using torchlight to conduct operation. When I heard of it, I went to their aid and bought 1,000 kVA generator and donated it to Tamale Hospital. Because of that, when we are entering Tamale from Kintampo, you see a giant billboard. Welcome, Honorable Ohene Agyapong, President for 2024. He said, they will reward me because in times of need, I was the one who bought the generator for them. Recently, the fight in Boko chairman called me and said, Honorable, we are hungry. If you don't help us, we'll die out of hunger. I said, why? Then he sent me a picture of Boko woman organizer and 2 gentlemen who were killed when they stepped outside to go and buy food. That was Sunday. Monday, I immediately organized 50 kilos rice, 500 bags, and 100 boxes of cooking oil to Bologatanga Regional Administration. By Tuesday, it was there. Wednesday, I went there to make the distribution. I told the Boko chairman that, look, I know you are Mamprusi. If you don't give some of the rice to Kusasis, this rice will not reach Boko. Because Boko is surrounded by Kusasis constituencies. So entering Boko with this right is impossible without sharing. And in fact, the chairman was nice. He agreed. So I shared it, 250 bags of rice and 50 boxes of oil for Kusasis, 250 bags of rice, 50 boxes of oil for the Mamprusis. And for peace, although I can shout, I always shout to defend myself because I don't like cheating. But apart from that, I'm for peace. You know, my driver said he joined me because he feels, oh, I'm too harsh, I will fight. And anytime he starts a fight, I calm him down. Now he's changed. The wife came to me one day, she wants to meet me, I allowed her to come. When she came, he said, I want to come and thank you for what you have done for my husband. Because before he met you, every week I'll go to police station not less than 2 times. Because his husband was all the time fighting with langars. He's a defender of wrong things. You defend the right people. But it lands him in court. This is how I am. I'm nice to everybody. So have confidence and believe in me. But if it's Ohene Agyapong, forget about Muslims, forget about Northerners, forget about Christians. We are all Ghanaians. But your boy, I have a little bias. I know I'll get into trouble with this, but it's the gospel truth. I have a little bias for Muslims. You know, Muslims and Northerners are always make donations, gifts to all kinds of religious bodies. But the guy who is at Oman FM, the Islamic hour, 8 p.m., he's fantastic. You know what he does? Every 24th December, this guy will bring me a cow, and the cow, she will cut all the leaves, even to feed the cow, the leaves to feed the cow, he will touch it. Because he says he doesn't know when I'm going to kill it. You see, it's not the cow, but for him to think that the cow must eat, and he supplies the feeds, that alone is fantastic. Another sin, whether they are against me or not, me, I'll tell you, it's my experience with Muslims, so you can't change me. When I was charged treason, I was in the armor truck coming from police headquarters to BNI. When we got to the entrance, I looked through. In fact, one of the police officers said, "Honorable, look, you have support too." I looked around, and my Muslim leaders were sitting down on the bare floor and praying for me. So, wow, these guys, you have to take good care of them. Again, Ashama boys. Ashama boys took over all my businesses in Toma. You know what they did? They went there and pretended they were selling tea, just to watch who will enter the place. So you see about 5, 6 boys in front of my gate or entrance. Then they pretended selling tea, they have eggs. No, you are very smart, oh. Very, very smart. And because of poverty, they think you don't have brains. You see, for them to think that they will set Honorable Ohene Agyapong up, so let us go and guard this place. It's so impressive. So impressive. Whilst others, they are praying that Ohene Agyapong, oh yes. May I believe in you. Because when I was arrested, if not the ordinary people in MPP party, and painful, they didn't care. Meanwhile, I was defending MPP party. They beat Eslausu, they beat Abu Jinapo, they beat Mohammed, then they beat the Ewes in Konya and Biakoye. But MPP, the old guys, all the top guys, felt Ohene Agyapong talks too much in TM Fanenko. But the grassroots woke up and defended everywhere. So I have belief in you. Choboy, I joined this party in 1991. Dankwa Buzia Domo. Then 1992, we formed MPP party. Professor Dubois, he was the first flag bearer. We needed money for campaign. We couldn't get the money. So myself and my partner, we borrowed $3 million in 1992 from security discount. $3 million, not today. $3 million in 1992 for MPP party. When we lost, it took us 8 years to pay the loan. You know, I proposed to marry a lady, but when we lost, I got broke, and the chop money was not going. So she decided to put up a fight and left me. I had broken heart for 7 months. Then I went back to America. So in 1996, I couldn't help that much, but I gave 15 pickups to MPP. The year 2000, when I was contesting, I gave MPP 50 pickups. The year 2004, myself and Mr. Opombio, we gave MPP 100 pickups. The year 2008, myself and Mr. Opombio, we gave MPP 245 brand new Tata pickups. I single-handedly also gave 77 Russian Jeeps. I gave over 1 million T-shirts. When we were going for second round, in 2008. MPP, we didn't have money. So I had to discount our invoice, $2.5 million. They reduced the value to $2 million. At the Great Bank, Mr. Tuyahine was the then managing director, and he gave us $2 million. Before MPP, we could go to second round in 2008. Choboy, in 2012, MPP were broke like church mouse. We didn't have money for the election. So my partner Opombio and Ochehine's brother by name Nana Poku approached my Chinese partner and asked her to give them logistics to the tune of $2 million. And they promised her that they will win 2012 election and they will give her a contract to offset her debt. She asked them a question. What about if you don't win? How am I going to get my money? They didn't have an answer for that because they did not think of it initially, that this question will come up. So they called me to Golden Tulip where they were with the woman. I went there, the woman told me, look, I need a guarantor in case you lose, the one who will pay the money. I took pen and paper and wrote, Wela, Ohene Agyapong will pay the $2 million if MPP loses 2012 election. That's how come we got logistics, but it was even late. In 2014, where were the men? 2014, where were the men? Today, you have men who are coming to influence you to vote for somebody. I'm advising you, if these people come to you and you don't listen to what Ghanaians are saying, you go and vote for any candidate. You vote for any candidate and we go to opposition. Me, now I'm 63 years. God who created us gave us 70 years. And I don't even know if I'll get the 70 years. So at 63, if I advise you and you don't take it, whatever small money that I have, if we go to opposition, I'll use it to take care of myself. I will not spend that kind of monies again. Because in 2014, Sir John wrote letters to all the 10 regions that MPP was going to hold Congress in Tamale. 2 weeks later, Sir John wrote back to all the regions that MPP was broke, and therefore we can't hold the Congress in Tamale. So they should do it on regional basis. Then I asked General, a party that has been in power for 8 years, we go to opposition in 6 years. You mean all the businessmen President Kufuor created, nobody has love and sympathy for MPP, that when we are in distress and we need money or financial assistance will help. I'm going to pay the money. I single-handedly pay the money for MPP to go to Congress in Tamale. I pay the money. Choboy, in 2016, as late as May 2016, MPP could not give a pickup to even one constituency. I bought 240 pickups, used American pickups. 120 of them, I used my personal money, my co-store money to buy 120 pickups for the party. The second 120, Global Haulage, Elijah Demu, also gave us $150,000. Then I added my children's school fees, $96,000, to go and buy the 120. Honestly, the $96,000, when Kanoforiata came to America to inspect the pickups, he refunded the $96,000 to me. Me, I won't take credit. The truth will kill me. We shipped the pickups to Ghana. Now we needed to pay duty. MPP, we didn't have money again. We went to Alhaji Adamu and begged him to give us money to pay the duty. Then he said we should put it on paper. So we drafted it, took it to him. He gave it to his lawyer. His lawyer read through and said, go and change this line. We left his house 4:30 p.m. Tuesday. 11 a.m. Wednesday morning, I had a call from Royal Bank. He was the owner of Royal Bank, Global Haulage, Alhaji Adamu. I had a call from the bank manager that Alhaji Adamu is dead. Oh yes. Now our pickups are stuck. They were stuck at port. Who is going to pay? A lady by name La Bianca, her company name is La Bianca, Tama Fishing Harbor. She cleared 80 of the pickups for MPP. Then the 28, I'm talking of the second 120. The 28, I took loan from Glyco Insurance and also cleared 28 of the pickups. The 12 left. I just asked MPP, some of them are today ministers, 2 of them, that if you can pay the duty, go and pay it and take it, because instead of government taking it, go and pay, which they did. Through Cabo, I was with Cabo in the US. I bought 1 pickup for him. We were going to ship it. When we went to the agent who was going to ship it, he was a dealer in used clothes. Then he said, oh, Honorable, I can sell this to you cheap. I said, oh, how? Brony well for campaign for what? Then Cabo said, Aish, if this thing gets to the north, it will do magic. Then he drew my attention. So I bought 11 40-footer containers of used clothes. 360 big bales. And brought it. We distributed them. My partner also bought 2 40-footer containers of Wellington boots, cutlasses, and magic cube. And that did the magic in 2016. Choboy, in this country, if you are looking for one honest politician that Ghanaians believe in him, that he speaks the truth, he's bold. If you mention my name, you won't get any second person again. Because when Anas recorded MPP ministers and lawyers in Dubai, February 8, 2018, he did that to your own son, Mr. Kwesi Nyantechi, disgraced him. By that time, Anas has threatened everybody in this country that nobody was bold to stand up to him except Ohene Agyapong. He threatened that he will not let MPP go second term. I challenge him, and we are in our second term. So believe in me. Ghanaians now believe that no, this man is bold and truthful. So let's give him a chance. So I want Wa Central also to give me a chance. And I will deliver. Choboy, my last submission. In 2020, if not me, Ohene Agyapong, MPP wouldn't have had majority in parliament. Ask me why. In 2020, after the election, NDC had 137 seats, MPP 137 seats, 1 independence, Adanse Fomana. Then we approached Honorable Esiama Adanse Fomana to join MPP. He said he gave us a condition that if he would join MPP unless his chairman, Kwasinti, resigns, he will never join MPP because of what his chairman took him through, and he went independent, the money he spent to win. If Kwasinti is still the chairman, Lalai, who was confident and honest to call the chairman? I did. I called the chairman and put our problems before him, that your MP is saying this. For the sake of the party, can you do this for us? He said, I would have agreed, but I also benefit from this chairmanship. Then he pulled a letter and asked me to read. When I read it, simply put, he was owing Adansi Rural Bank 1.5 million Ghana cedis, 15 billion O cedis. And the bank was asking for the money. So he said, if you ask me to step down today, tomorrow the bank will take me to court, and I don't have the money. Then I told him, I cannot give you 15 billion or 1.5 million. I can give you 1 million Ghana cedis, 10 billion. I wrote a great bank check, 1 million Ghana cedis to Akwasinti, 9 a.m. By 10 a.m., no, cash the money. Now, when he was coming to my house, he was walking majestically. And in a church says, so when he came, he did not even read the resignation letter. He only took a pen and signed. Then we gave copy to President Akufo-Addo. We gave copy to Honorable Esiama. Then Honorable Esiama came out openly to declare that his independence, he was joining MPP. That is how come we got 138 against NDC 137. So I'm begging you, I have served this party. So many things that I've done, I can't say it here. So I'm begging you to give me a chance. Because a man who gets something small and share with you, when you give him this big position, he will take care of you. So I'll leave you with Matthew 20:26. It says, anybody who wants to be a leader must first be a servant of the people. I have served MPP.
Put your hands together for him. Put your hands together for him. Choboy, Choboy, let's be seated. Let's be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, let's be seated. Put your hands.